Welcome back. The season of giving is in full swing, and last Tuesday, December 8th, on Colorado Gives Day, Coloradans showed us just how giving they are. Denver 7 First Bank and Community First Foundation teamed up to make sure this one-day fundraising event was a huge success. Was it ever? Over $50 million was raised, but we couldn't have done it without you, the donors, and more importantly, the nonprofits. Man, what a day it was. I was watching it all day long, by the way. Okay. Here with us now is First Bank's Regional President, Brian Larson, and Community First Foundation CEO, Kelly Duncan. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. I was watching the ticker. I felt like a ticker all day watching the numbers just rise up. All right, Brian, first of all, we have this wonderful surprise we've got right here. Tell us all about it.
Well, on Colorado Gives Day, December 8th, over $50 million was raised for nearly 2,900 nonprofits. These were really outstanding results and a true testament of the selflessness of the individuals and the organizations located here in Colorado. As you probably know, it's been a difficult year, especially though for the nonprofits whose fundraising activities have been hindered by the pandemic. And so this Colorado Gives Day couldn't have happened at a more opportune time for the nonprofits. And so, you know, we're both humbled and proud of how Coloradans rose to the occasion.
No, absolutely.
And so, but we couldn't have done it without those nearly 2,900 nonprofits rallying for support. And so as a thank you today, we're going to thank those nonprofit participants with 3 grand prize donations, a $5,000, a $10,000, and a $15,000 that will be awarded. We're going to courtesy of First Bank, when they're in this drum, and then we'll award those 3 lucky nonprofits here today.
Oh, I love this. I can't wait to see how this works. All right, so you're going to get it started, right?
Yeah. So unfortunately, we had to retire the cash blast machine from last year and decided to keep it a little bit more simple this year. So inside this drum are the names of 1,032 nonprofits, all listed on an individual piece of paper. Okay. I'll give the drum a few turns. Kelly will pull out the name, randomly pull out a name, and we'll award the $5,000 prize. Okay. And then we'll repeat the process for both the $10,000 and the $15,000.
All right, Kelly, tell us about these wonderful nonprofits and why they're in there.
Yeah, so as Brian said, we've got 1,032 nonprofits in there, and to qualify, the nonprofits either had to do one of 2 things. One, they had to have 50 donations or more on coloradogives.org on Colorado Gives Day, or 2, be a returning nonprofit that raised 1 penny more in 2020 than they did in 2019. And so, as Brian indicated, Colorado Gives Day is really about celebrating our nonprofits. They power the day, they make it happen, and this is just one more way we can say thank you to them for keeping our communities safe, healthy, and strong in a really difficult year.
Well, I can't wait. Let's get started.
All right.
All right, this is going to be for $5,000, and we'll go ahead and take this one that was up there at the top. Yeah, Bienvenidos Food Bank. You won $5,000, and we'll be in touch with you on how you can get this prize. Congratulations.
All right.
All right, for $10,000, let's see who we've got. We have Denver Indian Health and Family Services. Congratulations, $10,000. And now the big one.
All right, here comes the last one. This is for how much?
$15,000.
Okay,
okay, so the winner, I feel like we need a little drum roll. $15,000. The winner is Compass Montessori Education Foundation.
Woo! All right.
Congratulations.
Talk about why this is so important. I mean, what a year. I mean, just blew it out of the water, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So Colorado Gives Day is always important to nonprofits. We know that the majority of donations made to nonprofits are made in the latter half of the year. So Colorado Gives Day comes at the perfect time for nonprofits to do their end of year campaign. And because First Bank and Community First Foundation seed an incentive fund, we can boost every donation that's made on Colorado Gives Day.
Now this is courtesy of First Bank, correct? So you've got over 1,000 nonprofits, so 1,032 nonprofits that were in the drum, right? So that just shows the advance that they made in 1 year. That's amazing.
Yes.
And so again, what was First Bank's motivation for this? You've been generous already, but then to add on the grand prizes, that's pretty nice.
Oh, you just want to keep that kind of the community spirit going. And so it's really about, to make this successful, we have to have the nonprofits be excited. And so this is just a way to kind of cap off a wonderful Colorado Gives Day and make it fun.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I can't even imagine how excited you were on the 8th when you started seeing the numbers come in and you're thinking, oh my goodness. I will say, I know, Kelly, we talked about this the weeks leading up to, all of this about how we could get our families involved. And I did. I sat down, I talked to my boys. They didn't want to have to go through everything because they wanted to go do their things, but we talked about the nonprofits and we talked about what was important to us and we're able to then go and donate. I'm assuming we weren't the only family doing that. Obviously, lots of Denver families and Colorado families were doing that as well.
Yeah, honestly, we exceeded every expectation we had for the day. So our best day up to this point was 39.6 million, and that was in 2019. We were hoping maybe 42, 45 million. And Colorado donors just stepped up to the plate. They recognized the important role that nonprofits play in our community, and they said thank you in a huge way.
Yes. And just to put icing on the cake real quickly before we go, Kelly, say the names of the new winners real fast.
Absolutely, would love to do that. So we had Bienvenidos Food Bank for $5,000, Denver Indian Health and Family Services for $10,000, and Compass Montessori Education Foundation for $15,000. We'll be in touch with you on how you can get your prize.
I love it. All right. Thank you again to everyone who helped make Colorado Gives Day the largest 24-hour online fundraising event in Colorado. Thanks, guys. We'll see you again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m.